Tell him I need to open my Twitch. Oh, I can do that. Don't worry. I can make it so it requires diamonds to make a stick. And then you'll never get anywhere because you need sticks to make pickaxes. What up, Bacon Raid? Saw something about Bacon offered me a raid. I read that as raise at first. I was like, excuse me? Check Bacon's message. I don't have a message. Oh, okay, there it is. If Bacon is still here, sure. I have no time frame of how long I'm going to stream, but sure. More the merrier.
Was that Bacon Donut? Did I miss him?
I think so.
Where is he?
I don't know.
I didn't see him post.
Yeah. If you find Crash with a little symbol, go down a little bit. Crash did. I agree with Cappy. My bad. Wow. Note to anyone making a name on the internet: do not make it remotely similar to another word. It's like crap, cap. It's too easy to see. My bad, Cappy32.
Oh, there he is. Yeah, he came in, asked, and then ran away again.
Apparently.
Sneaky Bacon. Who said Bacon can't be sneaky?
Oh yeah. But Zycorium has this new model texture. Zycoridite was never intended to stay as an ingot, so I'm going to change it. I'm thinking to a another 3D model essentially, but 2 square faces on each side, and then trapezoidal faces, so it'll look like a cut amethyst or a cut diamond. Or an emerald in certain games, I guess.
Gah. Stupid people with their porn links.
Is the performance good? Because I'm streaming, and I'm capturing the entire screen. Not in this case. As soon as I reduce it...
I was actually going to ask that. Why are you capturing the whole screen and not just the game client?
Because I was doing Blender. I just opened this up real quick.
That's a good point.
Yeah. Someone asked, like, why do 3D models? So it's like, yeah, do cool things like this.
That will not happen, Villicus, because Elaram is very, very protective of her own work. And has the same problem that, I don't know about Sorn, but I have, in that if it's my code, it's my code. And letting somebody else upkeep it, I'd spend more time checking back over any updates they made than writing code.
That's why you find someone where you can't understand the code anyways, because it's over your head, and you let them work on it. Because I definitely don't understand most things too much, right? It's way over my pay grade.
Oh dear.
It's like multi-box. This is complicated, sir. Works quite efficiently.
As far as I'm aware, Slow's only going to wait so long. 1.6.2 packs are basically waiting on the majority of the bigger mods to actually be done.
When I'm not
I don't
streaming,
believe
I
he's
get,
waiting for Red Power.
if I turn on VSync, I get 60. If I don't, I get 120 because I don't do max FPS. I do balanced. Because if I do max, then it's more fluctuations. I get higher FPS, but I mean, if I get to 300 and then all of a sudden drop to 240, that's a massive change, and I see that change and I hate it so much. So I set it to VSync, and it's always 60 and drops down to 57. 3 frames per second change versus a 60 or so.
Whereas I don't care. So I run no VSync and at max FPS because my computer doesn't care.
Yeah.
I only notice the max FPS when there's 3,500 skeletons under my base.
Yeah.
Running into your base and going, why is my FPS 1? 260 to 1. 160, 1. There's a problem there. Wasn't Red Logic in Abyss's stuff?
Just look at chat. It's like, I'm not going to
Imabus
respond.
microblocks are horrific.
Yeah, I'm waiting for Chicken Bones 1, which actually he has a good plan for it so far. It's, in functionality, I think it's done. In terms of implementation, he has a pretty good idea. And I think that's almost done too. I don't know if LRM disappeared or not. I don't really care. Topic should probably change from that because we have discussed that upwards, downwards, sideways, left, right, inside out. Pick any cardinal direction. It's kind of old. LRM is a person. If she wants to stop modding, she can. If she wants to not tell people, that's even better. Because this is a hobby for us. It's not a job. But we're a job. We should probably be getting paid.
Yeah, and one of the reasons she burned out is people were continually harassing her like it was a job.
Yeah, so I mean,
Talked about it so much it broke the fourth wall. Never mind the fifth dimension.
started seeing dead people.
Someone already is making wire replacements for RP2.
A lot of people are
Can't
actually.
tell you who. Yeah, but until somebody actually makes one where they like run along floors and walls and ceilings
Yeah,
and things,
I know
not
what you're talking
interested.
about though. I'm in that loop.
Yeah. Thing RedNet or whatever it's called from MFR is really cool in theory and really easy on clients because all the stuff happens in the server. But that has its own issues.
Yeah, okay. Let's give an example for that one.
Mostly with rendering.
Yeah, for example, I
Rendering.
think all the XyCraft stuff basically. The plant blocks here. Let's get those. Let's kill my FPS at the same time. Let's do that. There we go. We'll get a lever. I look at the bottom, I look at the top. This is supposed to indicate which side the plant can grow on better. If I place that lever, turn it on, the bottom side is rendering this. This only happens on the client. This should not be known on the server at all. There should be no reason this should be told. However, in MFR, if I put a little cable, we'll say this is the cable, for whatever reason. If that ever turns on, functionally, this will be upside down, as it should be. But the renderer will not change, because the client has no clue what happened. Gaming does 0. There is a picture below the string. Let me get that. Yes, I know I have tabs. This picture, if you click it, you should be able to donate. But yeah, this should render based on the redstone emitting to it. If I try to get the redstone from an MFR cable on the client, it's always 0. Just because it doesn't tell the client. I've actually asked about it. There were, I think, 3 solutions, I was told. None of them are really practical. One of them is make this a tile entity. Why? That's even worse on servers if you have a lot of these toggling on and off. That's a whole data set added on, and versus a basic block that you can move by a piston even. Another one was to keep a map across the entire world. That can't get derpy at all. There are many ways that could break very quickly. Because A, the world may not be a world. B, it may not be the overworld, so I have to handle that as well. C, that map could get very big very fast. And the third one was not to do this, I think. I think there was probably more solutions, I don't remember. None of them were practical.
Well, technically, having your grass block, grower blocks, green blocks, whatever, as tile entities isn't necessarily that much of an overhead so long as they're not constantly ticking.
Yeah. In this
and
case,
if they only change on a neighbor update as opposed to like if you don't have an update method, you'll be fine. So long as basically so long as it doesn't tick and it doesn't need to tick.
Yeah, the important part was I wanted to
Because if I'm not mistaken, if RedNet when it updates or changes, it sends a neighbor update, and if you catch that on the block and send it to the tile entity, or the other way around, that would work.
It would be fine if I had somewhere to store. Like one of the main goals of this was to be able to be movable by pistons, which tile entities can't be. That was one of the ones I wanted to tackle. Pistons and tile entities.
There really, really, really needs to be. Actually, it's been done by somebody, and I can't remember who it was. The whole tile entities can be moved by pistons so long as they have like a support flag or an event or just a function to be called going, can I move you? Yes.
The piston mod, very first thing before pistons were in vanilla, that could be chests.
Yep.
Setting that with vanilla redstone was fun. Also,
bacon hedron.
Lights for us, they'll change, but they won't save.
Is that your client that's raining or mine?
Yours. Oh yeah. I don't know.
Nope, it's mine.
Bacon hedron.
Nonsense.
Nom nom nom. Hedron. Bactahedron. Fun things. Yeah.
He's getting low frame rates because he's doing a screen capture as opposed to a client capture.
Let me try fixing that. Game capture. Okay. Okay. There we
go. The mod I'm working on right very second, it's not bacon, it's not quite steak, it's just as tasty.
It's edible friendship.
Yeah.
This cannot spin manually. I don't think we'll ever do that. We may, I don't know. But the biggest, most important thing about this is that it stays within Minecraft's realm. It is a square turbine. How does that work? I can say it
Did that
retracts and
turbine
expands.
get bigger by you clicking multiple times on it with more turbines?
Yeah, it's a big block. One bounding box.
Huh.
And that's how you make one of the more expanded generators. I like I can make an internal day. Yeah, when I'm streaming,
Oh, what the
Blender
heck?
open.
I just looked.
What?
Sorry, I just looked across the IRC and like 6 of my channels turned blue. Dang it.
Yeah, when my system's running Blender, Stream, Minecraft, Eclipse, TeamSpeak, IRC, Steam, Paint.net. Yeah.
I just caught myself there. I was about to burst out singing some Japanese for giving one of the songs that came on. I'm like, whoop, nope, bad.
I can tell
Not
you that
while on
probably
someone
amused my
else's screen.
stream.
It probably would have, yeah. I very much doubt most of them would have understood it.
I would have.
You know the worst part? I don't understand it either. I just listen to the song so much I can actually sing that part of it.
Nice.
Uh, it's the theme song from Hakuoki.
Mm. XyCraft has a power system.
Awesome. Currently sung by Yoshioka Aika.
This person doesn't know about XyCraft's power system. They're lame.
Ugu kawaii desu.
Okay.
No.
Maybe not. Just saying.
Power cores. Whack it with that Synergy tool.
It's not balancing. Cheapbone said he fixed that. Yeah. I don't know. Something's derpy.
If I'm not mistaken, Flop, those 3 characters are Japanese in Japanese, isn't it? Because I recognise those. I think. Hello Minecraft did one.
Castile Angel? What? It's a block. The block just happens to have 32 faces.
Oh, good grief. What the... But, my MP3 player just went from... What was it? Just went from Yoshioka Aika to Flyleaf.
Gaming to zero, I have no idea. I don't know what to do. Like, what was the issue? What was the error?
Wow, that's impressive. That guy managed to actually get a third strike out of FTB bot.
Impressive. I'll be right back.
Microphone muted.
Yep. Thermal expansion is King Lemon and starts with a Z. I think it's Zelda. Yeah. Yes. Ikibagig and Tom Worm. Zelda is correct. I brain derped and completely forgot Zelda's name.
What do you mean add support for prototype OmniWrench to what? I learned the mod by learning to mod by Google. I love this so much.
Cactus crystals.
What?
I don't know. They're confusing me.
This part's hilarious. Let's get a spawner. Good pig.
I am indeed, and no, I'm not. I wish I could. I could speak a little bit about maybe 8 or 9 years ago, but haven't spoken it consistently enough to remember much of any of it, actually.
See what's going on, Marathi?
Red Eye was asking if we could speak Gaelic.
Murder all the pigs. And get free ham. Easy mob grinder. Crystals. And a hopper. Nope. Crystals no longer destroy anything but entity livings. That was a bug. Nope. Loot will be preserved. So if you get a crystal, it's the wrong button. See? Perfectly fine. Yeah, that was a bug. Now they'll only hurt things that are living. As entity minecarts shouldn't feel pain, so. Crystals will not drop XP. Unless there is a dire need for that, no, I don't think so. If you want XP, go get it yourself. That is the entire point of EXP. You improve yourself, not, hey look, I can sit here and be AFK.
on the crystals. No, you want to.
Okay.
With creative mode off. Nah.
Ah, that's what you said. Ah.
His entire power net is to run an intergalactic power toaster.
Maybe.
That's it. You have to like build up huge multi-block setups and such like that just to run a toaster. Because everyone loves toast.
And Aaron,
And if
are
don't
you
love toast,
saying
you're
words
strange.
that you've heard just out of the blue and hope that was the right terminology, or what? I mean, if you left out the first part and said the last part, that would make more sense. But backface calling has nothing to do with anything here. It doesn't backface call. It doesn't call. It doesn't even have to do with calling at all. Should side be rendered? If all blocks, or if all sides, all 6 sides of the block are covered, then the block will not render. The particle effects, if you're in range, will render. Just because I'm not going to check a needless check in that case. But
Whoa! What the heck? Bad word did Red Eye get smacked for? There's a very good app on the iPhone, it's called EU Talk. What? Which one of them is a bad word?
what do you say?
FTB bot whacked Red Eye for a bad word.
Okay. Do you know what he said?
There is a very good app on the iPhone, it's called EU Talk. Which one of them was a bad word? Have you got iPhone bad worded or something?
No, I got IP, and I don't know if it truncated iPhone to IP.
Yep, it whapped him for saying iPhone.
Someone say iPhone real quick.
You might want to change the see the word that it like whaps. If you
No.
change it to IP and a space after it, it'll whap IP with a space as opposed to just IP on its own. But that used to work anyway.
Watch them all get timed out. Okay, we're good.
Nope, that wasn't it.
We won't care. I don't like iPhones. Not because they're bad, not because they're good. I don't like them
iPhone
because
is now a banned word.
I don't like them because I have a Galaxy S3 and I am happy with it. I don't need anything else. If I want an iPhone, I would go buy one, but I want to buy one because I have a phone. Let's not start an argument about OSs, shall we?
What the heck word whapped him?
I don't know.
I think FTB's on its week or something.
Alright, we won't care about it.
People are now trying to find out what the heck word was that whacked people for. Wow. Because everyone's typing iPhone and iPad and stuff like that and it doesn't care. What? You have to look at your bot and find out what word it's whapping.
I don't even know how to do that anymore. I forgot.
Stupid bot.
I used
Yeah,
to
you
have
heard me,
SauceBot, but then
I'm
it
not
got
supposed to
changed
type
to
anything in
FTV.
because... Yep. No, that's the thing. If I said anything in your chat or screamed or something like that, the bot would flap me as well. Not saying anything. The iPhone... Oh! It's something to do with the word the and iPhone.